How's it going, YouTube? Taking the pup out for a walk. We have a bunch of duckies over here. Duckies that ain't supposed to be around walking through the parking lot, but they do. I'm trying to see if I can locate them now. There was a mummer out here with, I don't know, look like 8 babies. I don't know where she went to. Yeah, these ducks you would see on a farm or something. Oh, sorry about that. Maxie's doing his business. There we go. Hey, Maxie, say hi to your fans. So he's going to walk all pretty because there was somebody out here. They were talking to him. Hey, Max, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the people. See, he thinks he's all big and bad. Hope the wind ain't too bad, you guys. Sitting down here in Maryland. And ran out of hours, wasn't getting anything back yesterday at all. I mean on Tuesday, sorry. And there was nothing leaving Maryland unless you want to go to Pennsylvania. And if you see my earlier videos, I don't do Pennsylvania. Not for that kind of rate. It was 500 miles for $400, $423, and I wasn't doing it. I did good last week. This week here, it's a slow start, but I usually start out slow and then end up big. That's what's been happening lately. I was told that after the holidays that everything would be picking back up. And then I called in to find out what was going on. They said, oh, well, after March, maybe April will start picking up. Well, here it is in May, and it's still the same kind of freight as it was in January. So, but it's still making a living. So I'm not complaining about that. I just don't like New England. I was born and raised here, but the tolls, I mean, I don't pay for the tolls, but the fuel cost, I mean, right here alone is $3.25 a gallon. I checked Pennsylvania, it was $3.69, and to go through Pennsylvania, they told me I would have to do at least 50 gallons, so not to get hit with a big ifter. And if you pull a load for $400, where you have to go 100 miles into Pennsylvania to get the load, and then turn around and go, 369 miles. So you add all those miles up, and the pay just wasn't worth it. I know that everyone's going to say, well, that's not a way to run your business. But I've been running my business like this for, 7.5 years, and I've been doing good. But yeah, so I just was kind of bored, waiting on my load. Just have to go 30 miles down the road to grab it. But it's craft, so they can take forever. Snyder said to be there tomorrow. It has an appointment from 4:30 this morning until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. But it has to be up in Ohio by 12. So it's 300 and something miles. And my truck does not like to climb hills. This is 44,550 pounds, they said. So I know 5 to 1 I'm not climbing no hills too quickly. So, because I have no climate power at all. And trying to get it looked at. I'm just going to wait till I get home. Take it somewhere where they're not going to say that they can't look at it. So, get that looked at. And then we'll go from there. But it's not really too bad of a day out. It's nice sleeping weather right here. Nice camping weather. Nice day to be down at the lake with some fishing poles and the family. Maybe a couple, get somewhere we could put some tents up. And then just spend the weekend at the beach. That would be nice. The beach, the lake. Of course, Wisconsin, they don't have a real beach. that I'm used to. I'm from New Hampshire. So you got Hampton Beach, Salisbury Beach, you know, and coming up here to Wisconsin, they said they had that beach over there in Green Bay. We went over there. That's not a beach. What you doing? You gonna say hi to people? Well, I guess we're going for a walk. He's been sitting in the truck shaking for some reason. So I thought he had to go to the bathroom, because usually when he has to go to the bathroom, he shakes. But I thought maybe it was the ducks that he's seen, that he wanted to go play with or something. Of course, I'm not going to let him do that. I'm not going to let him go after the ducks. I don't do that. Yeah, so there's my truck just sitting over there. Got a brand new trailer. Yeah, I picked this trailer up in Maryland when I dropped made my delivery. And I get inside to clean it out because it's not that dirty. It just need to be. I just grabbed my vacuum cleaner, put the battery in it, and it went through the town. But in the corner over here in the front, there was a puddle of water. I was like, it's a brand new trailer. It shouldn't have a puddle of water inside of it. So I happened to look at it on the inside, and they didn't seal the corner of it. So the water was just coming up through the trailer. So what I did is I got a whole brand new tube of silicone and siliconed it myself all the way in it. I mean, I used the whole tube on it. Because like I said, it's a brand new trailer. It's a 199, so it shouldn't be leaking or having anything wrong with it. So that's what we did. We did it ourselves. It's easy to do it yourself. That way you're not sitting at a truck stop, at a TA or Petro or whatever, to have them climb up in there and put that on and waste the company's money. That's what you need to do. You know, if it's something you could do yourself, you know, like the trailer lights, marker lights, the blinkers. If you can go in there and change that bulb yourself, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time, a lot of headaches. That's what I do. I go down to Walmart. Wally World's my go-to store. I go in, I buy my high and low beams, I buy my blinkers, I buy my antifreeze, my oil. They even have DEF. They have stuff called 911 for ones who ain't truckers. That's made if you gel your truck up. You can put that in it and it'll save it. Or you can buy Howard's, which is made to put in before, you know, before it gets real cold. You put it in so that way your stuff doesn't gel up. And so yeah, you can get all that at Walmart, and that's what I do. I'm penny pitcher, you know. I mean, it's easier, you know. And I got a radio coming. I'm gonna be stopping and grabbing a radio at Walmart. Taking my radio out. That one, I don't like it. It's a basic radio. So I'll take that one out and put a new radio in. I want to get some lights for the truck. I'll be here for a minute, Maxie. Dave to do something. Over here, buddy. Hey, over here. All right. That's what I want to do. I want to get lights. They go right along here. And then I got a box I'm going to be putting right here. Somehow. Let's see somehow if I can get it. That APU, it's too close. It should be back a little bit, but I want to put a box up here so I can get that crap out from underneath my bunk. Well, I need a chair there so that I can have more room down there. Where you going, buddy? Stay over here. Either that or put on a headache rack. Then, of course, we're going to be putting those new hoses on when we get home. You all done, buddy? All right, hold on, people. I got to put him back in real quick. All right, going to set you right here. Hold on. Ready? Oh, good jump, buddy. All right. All right, got to grab something real quick. All right, watch out. All right, I guess he doesn't want me to. I was going to step back out and walk. He doesn't like to go too far at all. He doesn't like to go for too many walks, you know what I'm saying? There you go, we'll set you right there. I have some kind of a bump or something behind my ear and it hurts like crazy. So anyway, so that's what we're doing. I keep on checking the app on the phone and the Quailcomm to see if there's any word on that trailer being loaded. I was up at 5 this morning. What are you looking at? I was up at 5 this morning because they said that the load would be ready at 4:30. It says ready time 4:30. And then I like that. That guy, his APU is chrome. That is awesome. See, that's what I need. If I got a black truck, a chrome APU would be awesome. But anyway, so squirrel. Sorry about that. So they said it would be ready at 4:30. So I got up at 5, took a shower and everything like that. And then I keep on looking on the board. It's not ready and not ready. And then they got the ETA for tomorrow morning at 7:30, which tomorrow at 7:30, and the load has to be delivered at 12:45. So I'm kind of hoping that the load's going to be ready tonight. That way, if I able to leave and get up there to a rest area by midnight, then I can get shut down, and then I won't be. I mean, it's 12:45. I don't like being late for any kind of appointment. It's better to be early than to be late. I know here at Snyder they don't like you being early, but me, I like to be early because I'm looking to make my own company, and if I can get there early. I'm trying to find somewhere else to put this because it got glare from the window and I can't see. There we go. So, and my hair's a little jacked up, huh? Gotta get a haircut. Yeah, like I said, I'm planning on starting my own company, and for the last 14 years of driving, it's been the same thing. Get there early. Get there early. I think it's better to get there early than it is to be late. I mean, anybody can say, and right now people are probably saying, yeah, duh. But that's just the way I am. And I told Snyder that. I told Prime that I was there for 6.5 years, and the first 6 months they were like, you can't keep on showing up early. But every place that I went to, either they needed the product and they had me drop the trailer and grab an empty, or they got me unloaded. I mean, there was times that I was at, getting unloaded. I went to a Walmart. You're only allowed to show up to Walmart like a half an hour early. I was an hour early, and they took me. Put me right in the door, and I was unloaded within a half an hour. I was unloaded by my appointment time, and I was out the gate at my appointment time. So, I mean, it all depends on what company you go to, what receiver or shipper you go to. You gotta sit down? Come on, sit down. There you go, buddy. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Like I said, I just sitting here. It's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock here, so just waiting. I'm gonna call the old lady here in a minute. Didn't want to aggravate her too much. We talked last night. She was getting frustrated because every load that she was looking at was going to Pennsylvania too, and she was not pleased, let's put it that way. She was just not happy. So, but like I said, we found that load. I didn't really want to take it because it's not really paying. I mean, it's paying, don't get me wrong, but it's just, if you look at the hills, the weight, it should be getting more than what this load's paying, but you can only take what's on the board. You can only take what Snyder puts on there. I know, buddy. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video. Kind of it's supposed to be a walk around video, but like I said, Max LaRue doesn't want to walk around today. I don't know why. Sorry about that. Needed coffee. Throat was a little dry. Let's see. My glare's still there, but I don't really want to look down anymore. There we go. That's better. So anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just sitting here and chillaxing, waiting until we can get a hold of the shipper and see if that load's ready or not. Because you're not supposed to go in early unless, I mean, there's a whole open window, so it's not really early. So maybe I'll just call and find out if I can get in there. That way, like I said, I can get to Ohio. I'm hoping to get a big load out of Ohio. Because I run big load, run to where I run my hours out. Like I said, I only had 4 hours with 0 hours coming back. So I would have had to wait until Wednesday anyways. So one load that I already had planned for Wednesday got taken. It was picking up Wednesday and dropping Wednesday, which would have been a good, it wasn't paying well, but it got me out of here. It got me to a different area of freight. So that's what we were trying to do. But I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and there's a lot of people on there that are successful, and they say surround yourself with people who know more than you do. So I do. I go out there and I look for truck drivers, even though I've been here for 14 years. 6.5 years was with Prime, and then of course I was company. When I first started, I had a 5-year plan, and here it is now 14 years, and my plan is it's starting to see the day of light, the light of day. There we go, light of day. Sorry about that. But I just need to figure out what's the next move. What would be better for me. I mean, I already know which way I want, what direction I want to go, but I get told by everybody that's not the direction you want to go. Now, I don't have the big money to put down for the high-end insurance. I mean, I got contacted to go back to a company. I could take my truck, either sign it on to them and have them touch the motor and put it down to where you're only allowed to go 62 miles an hour, and or I can get my own insurance for the tractor and then just haul their trailers. I could do that. Use their low board. And I don't know. There's like two options, but I try to ask the question, but it never gets answered. All I keep on getting is, you need to hit the spot market. Well, I don't really know how to deal with brokers. I really don't, because here we can't negotiate rates. Whatever Snyder puts on the board, even if it's 89 cents, you have to take that load. You don't have to take it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to take it, but if you want to move, even if there's freight that starts out at $1.10 and goes all the way down, you've got to take something to move, or you're going to be sitting. So to figure out how to negotiate and stuff like that would be a good thing that I want to learn. That I want, to be able to learn that, so that I could go on my own. But it's like, when people tell you, oh, well, you should go with, go with the spot market. Don't think about going to this place. This place will screw you, this and that. And so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe I should be just like everybody else and just do what's good, what's best for me. That's what I should do. I love listening to people. I love taking advice. Even criticism, it doesn't bother me. But I just want to be able to make that move to where the kids are all grown. I got 2 grandbabies. And I just like to start enjoying my life to where I can get more stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I bring home good money. Don't get me wrong. But I just would like I just like more. I grew up poor, so I would like more money. I didn't like being poor, and I don't like being poor. So, but that's just one of the things. Like I said, this is just the way the channel is. I'll just grab the camera and I'll just start talking. Like I said, I'm sorry if I make anybody bored. I'm sorry if my channel is boring. I don't mean for it to be boring. But that's just the way I am. I mean, I'm not a happy-go-lucky guy every day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I don't have friends. All I really have is just my wife and YouTube. That's it. That's all I have. I don't have nobody that I talk to. I don't even talk to my family members. So, because I just don't like dealing with any drama. And that's why here I don't associate with drama. I don't get in with the drama queens. I let them do their thing, and I just stay over here and do my stuff. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is let you guys go. Put the phone down here because I only have one hand. Because as you can tell, Max LaRue is going to sit with Daddy. I know, I love you too. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yes, I know, I love you too, buddy. Yeah. So anyways, that's what we have to do. See, this is how he sits all the time. He always has to sit like that. So I got to put the phone here so I don't drop it. But anyway, so like I was saying, anything's possible as long as you put your heart and your mind to it. You can succeed at anything. Alrighty, guys? Alright, you guys have an awesome day. Alrighty. Bye.